What's going on, y'all? Steph, I'm back with another video, man. And this is something I've been saying for a long time. And honestly, Ron Wills has been saying too, man. You know, women need men and men need the women. But the problem is women are not really understanding that, right? Because like you see in these pop the balloon videos, you know, smash your passes, and even like when I was in LA, shout out to B&J, Turtle, Mike Almighty, man, you know, those jerk legends, man. When I was there, I seen women just so interested in the bad girls club, baddies, whatever it is. I don't watch that stuff. And you just got women on there talking a whole lot of nonsense and saying they don't need men, fighting like men, fight like nonsense. And then when women see this stuff on TV, they mimic that, right? And I tell you, ladies, man, you cannot really sit up here and say that you don't need a man. Yes, you do. Because why? I always say we are social creatures. We have to communicate with others. And I said on comment, Ron Wills' video, I said it like this, right? And this is a known fact. And shout out to the people who liked it. You know, it's 24 people who liked it, man. That's like the highest on that video. I said, thank you. I've been saying this for years. Men and women need each other to build with each other. But see, men understand that, right? See, men would sit there and say women are no good and this, that, and the third. And I just say it like this. Okay, don't deal with those horrible women. Deal with women who respect to you, who want to, like I just said, who want to build with you. But when you get women out there who act like boss babes and I don't need nobody, I'm good, and this, that, and the third, I say that is a bunch of BS. That really is. It's a bunch of BS. And I'm going to tell you why it's a bunch of BS. Because deep down, naturally, yeah, okay, you'll hear a bunch of women, especially today, who say you don't need a man. But when you see that smart woman who is happy with that man, building something with that man, or even who's being treated right by that man because the respect level's there, the chemistry is there, you know, I'm gonna say it like this, the vibes are there with that man, and vice versa. You ladies are gonna sit there and say, oh, how come dudes are not acting like that? Well, you just really told on yourselves. Y'all said y'all don't want no guys. And that's why I say it's a bunch of BS, because I'm gonna say it like this too. Women need dig and stick. Women want to be held by a man. Talk with a man. Even though I'm gonna say this as well, their standards are really, really ridiculous. Let's just really say it like, let's just be honest. You want a guy who has a bunch of money in the world and who's really successful in his career, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, honest truth like this, it's not gonna happen for everybody. Like I say in movies, it's not like I say all the time in these movies, it's not where like, okay, they live happily ever after and they got a nice house with a family and this dude makes a lot of money, here goes the credits. It doesn't work like that. But what does work is when you two grow with one another. Grow in building with one another. And this is coming from me, an RP guy. But when I say these things, man, it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, X, Y, and Z. But it's like, yo, we must build with one another, not tear each other down. And yeah, you know, women say, oh, I've dealt with all guys and they did nothing but disappoint me. You chose those guys. Right? Like when a man when a smart man has dealt with a couple bad women in his life, he sits back and says, okay, you know what? What am I doing wrong choosing these horrible women? And let me fix that, and let me correct my character. Let me correct who I am so I don't attract these horrible women. Let me attract something good. The thing is what you attract. And that's why I tell women on that, like, you're attracting the wrong men who've done wrong to you. And on top of that, too, when you get older, you expect this great guy, or, you know, through all your mistakes, you expect something unrealistic. And that's why I always tell people like this, don't sit there and want the perfect person, man. You know, choose that person who's starting off right. Because for example, right, ladies, listen to me very carefully. Once he may not be in first place and he's just going along, but, you know, throughout his whole journey, when he starts to really do well for himself, he's going to have his picking and choosing with women. And then when that girl comes around and goes, oh, hey, remember me? Oh, you act like you don't know me no more. Oh, you act like this. He's like, forget you. You didn't want me when I was living with the homies. You didn't want me when I was living with the roommates. You didn't want me when I was on that food town. Now you want to be in the townhouse. Now you want to be in that king-size bed laid all next to me. Doesn't work like that. Because why? Because that man has a right to do that. Just like how you women say, oh, I'm a boss. I got my own money. I do what I could do whatever I want. And then you're going to do whatever you want alone because of what you put out. But the thing is like, when you keep saying that and you put that type of energy out, the smart men that ladies want, he's going to be like, I don't think that's such a good idea. I don't want that. Because it's too much. That ego is too much. Just like in these Pop the Balloon videos with all these women who talking way out of their character. Watch what happens when you go into the real world. And then these men who've seen you in these videos, and you're going to find the man of your dreams. He's going to be everything you want. And then he's going to be like, ain't you that girl from the Pop the Balloon video? Or haven't I seen you? Or haven't I heard you talk nonsense before? And that man's going to walk away. Because of your mouth. Your mouth is telling you, oh, I don't need no guy. I don't need no man. That's a bunch of BS. Because when you see your mama, your aunties, maybe cousins who found that really good guy, and you see those two happy with each other, who fought through a lot of nonsense. And I want ladies to really understand this. It's not ladies who don't understand. Smart women do, right? It's not always gonna work through. It's always not going to work out. But when you give it a chance, like how that dude wants to make it work with you, instead of you thinking the grass is greener on the other side, you are going to understand that that fight with that man that cares about you is well worth it, as opposed to guys out here who are going to just sell you a dream. Because I say this too, and this is going to be in another video. There's men out here, you know what? They seeing this stuff, and they seeing how women act, especially sisters out here. They're going to dog you out. They're going to sell you that dream. And then when they get what they want, they're going to go ghost. And then you're going to be sitting there mad and disgusted with the world because of dealing with dogs. And men are getting fed up. Like, there was a brother, man, he was just trying to have a conversation with her. And as she was walking towards me, the dude was just being cool, being nice, but she was like rolling her eyes and everything. I'm like, hold up, man. He was just being friendly with you. He just wanted to, he saw your body. He saw how cute you was, you know, yeah, okay. Don't be so rude to him, because that dude could have been your soulmate. Because what women with their messed up egos, man, saying, oh, I don't need a man, I don't need this, bunch of BS. And that's facts. It's a bunch of nonsense. All women want strong, smart, well-rounded guy in their life. Just like how men want a soldier woman in their life. And that's known facts. So ladies, really stop saying that you don't need a man, because you damn sure do. You do. You know damn well you want to build with that man, because you know twerking, being at the club is going to get really boring. Like I said in these videos, you're going to be sick and tired of kicking them beer cans in that alleyway. You're going to be sick and tired getting cursed out by that bum after the club. I'm telling you right now. So fix the attitude. I'm out.